Words are something that helps us describe our day to day experiences, emotions, and feelings. But certain types of words, when used in a certain type of way, may have a bigger impact on us and those around us.
Growing up, we all have used or heard people say phrases like, my ex was a psycho. My mom literally OCDed all over my room. Call someone bipolar just because they seem a little confused, or even saying things like, I will have a panic attack every time one is in a difficult situation.
While it may seem casual and normal to use these words on a day to day basis, it often discredits the feelings of those who battle with such conditions on a day to day basis. Why does this happen and what can be done about this? In this video, we are going to have a look at that.
I believe it's an important question that really needs to be addressed, as when people are using these terms like I have OCD, I have ADHD, I'm depressive, I'm bipolar, very loosely and casually in our day-to-day conversations, we generally tend to, forget that how severely and negative impact it can leave on a larger level, as it trivializes experiences of individuals who are genuinely undergoing these struggles, the hardships that they've been experiencing in their day-to-day life, the struggle that they undergo in managing the impact of these conditions, and all of these can be just washed away.
While conversations around mental health have gained importance and talking about mental health has become more acceptable, the lack of proper awareness around mental health continues to hinder it from being taken seriously.
With the growth of social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and an increasing amount of information that is available online, it often blurs the line between what is authentic and what is performative. To understand this better, let us look at some of the social media trends that have been going on.
Depression, I got it. Anxiety, I got it. Heartbreak, I got it. Therapy, I got it. Friends.
These social media trends and videos often make people associate themselves to such serious health conditions. And while it is important to note that self diagnosis is not wrong, it is something that one should not brandish online.
It is these trends and romanticization of such words which have completely shattered the importance of these conditions. For instance, a person who is diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder will have an obsessive need to do things right, but it will also be followed up by compulsions, which means the failure of doing these things in a particular way might lead to something bad, such as an accidental death. Whereas, when we talk about conditions like bipolar disorder, one of the most common types of bipolar is an alternate between periods of mania, that is called as the elevated mode, which can be described as being hyperactive, being energetic, doing things, staying up all night, with periods of depression, which is the feeling of intense sadness that some of the people with bipolar may also call as the crash.
I have been in positions where people don't take my diagnosis very seriously because they think that I have self-diagnosed myself and I do not know what I'm talking about, which can be quite hurtful, I would say, at times. And or other times when I say that I have something, they would be like, are you clinically diagnosed or are you self-diagnosed?
There are so many symptoms that I have that people just make fun of, and it's very hurtful. Honestly, it's very hurtful, and it feels so inconsiderate that my friends don't understand these things. Most of them do, but some of them, they're just not aware of these things, and they very casually use it, and they really feel that it's cool to use these terms. People do so many things. People just randomly use anything. They would talk about things, they would make fun of things which are not fun.
While social media may have played its part in stigmatizing mental health, it has also helped some people recognize their symptoms and seek help for it.
Social media helped a lot in creating awareness about it. People who had no idea what ADHD or neurodivergency or autism or learning disabilities were, now at least know something about it. It's a very big deal. And like I said, neurodivergency, I think it's important that you do a self-diagnosis.
Casual usage of mental health terms on the go creates stereotypes and perpetuates wrong information, doing the opposite of creating awareness. It further alienates people diagnosed with mental health conditions, preventing them from coming up and speaking about it.
What at a larger level can happen is that this casual usage can also perpetuate stereotypes and misunderstandings and misconception about mental health, or what it means to have these conditions for you to be living with it. And it's an important, I think we need to take this an important step by ourselves as a society to remember that these mental health conditions are very complex, have a very huge impact on individuals' life. Using this term very casually can undermine the seriousness of these conditions and the importance in seeking professional help.
What do you think about this? Can social media help in creating positive discourse around mental health conditions, or does it make it worse? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below.